Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragan, and this beginning the dancing goddess in the Dragan Kingdom week. We're gonna be going for a world peace march. Yours truly towards the King, the King, the sun who now rises and now sets. It's been 3 cold, very cold, extreme cold days. Yesterday didn't go out. Friday went for some hours of marching. And starting the Dancing Goddess in the Dragan week, which begins 3 p.m. EST, Hawk Island, Montreal time, and after the Sabbath of the Dancing Goddess in the Dragan Kingdom, which begins Friday at midnight and lasts 37 hours, 49 minutes, and 42 seconds officially. So almost 38 hours. Almost 38 hours. Still a bit cold. It is about -9. So we'll glove up. We're going to be marching towards the sun. Not a long march. Just to start off the week with some exercising here in this raw, edited, real, revolutionary, unedited philosophical discussion, meditation, and rant for world peace. International justice and secured and insured global freedom, and harmony between civilization and nature. Beautiful, strong sunlight. The sun now rises and now sets, and it is about 4. It is exactly 4:07 p.m. in the EST on the East Coast, Montreal, New York time, meaning that way west a few hundred miles. We got 3 time zones until we get to Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, Washington State, Los Angeles, California. It is it's past 1 o'clock, 1:10 p.m. EST. And the sun now rises and the sun now sets. Beautiful sunlight with the light, the life, the goddess, yeah, I said goddess, that dances with her brother sun, makes and creates and produces all fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make, upgrade, or maintain civilization, calling the leaders of the free world. And with the Dragan army to go give the farmers a good massage, a good washing of the feet, a good kiss. Thanks. I appreciate you, and love is action, not just blah blah blah. Here seems that on my prophetic paradoxical parallel scenario, which began in 2019, is becoming a reality and has been with COVID. And that's what I'm calling the implementation for the solutions. Just like in my scenario, and this is my march for world peace, international justice, and security, and ensuring global freedom, by putting my complementary, cooperative, covenant theories into practice. Citizen integration theory, debt refusion theory, and democratic fusion. Not perfect, far from it. I got vices, I got lusts, I get moody, upset, don't know it all. Have a lot of questions. I'm an independent artist, activist, athlete. Yours truly, world peace advocate, the world's greatest living, dancing, millennial rainbow poet. I don't know it all. Have questions. Spiritual meditations. One thing to know is that the sun now rises and the sun now sets. No prophet had the throne. How will a fool like me have tried? I'm gonna be marching for world peace on this beautiful golden sunlight. It is a bit chilly, so we're marching west now, calling on the leaders of the free world to meet me in Ur Allegiance, Montreal for a 3.5 hours march. Well, it's actually a 7-hour march. We're gonna start at the corner of University in Sherbrooke in Ur Allegiance, Montreal. We're gonna go 3.5 hours around the Mount Royal. Gonna break for lunch again at the corner of University in Sherbrooke. I'm gonna go for 3.5 hours again in steel toe boots. Yours truly, Dragan Zero, founder of the Dragan Army, is not taking any order from no leader of the free world, baby. Gotta march in steel toe boots with me, as I've been marching in steel toe boots for world peace for different causes for many years now, documented my fitness journey. That's through blood, sweat and tears, thousands of push-ups, thousands of squats, thousands of hawks, millions of marching steps in steel toe boots. Now I'm not steel toe boots. This is Sundays. I took these running shoes, which I found on the streets a few months ago. Donated a donation. Someone that put them out said, wear them a few times, take them. So I took them. My message to the leaders of the free world is simple, straightforward and direct. Drop down and give Dragan Zero 13 push-ups with love and for the sake of world peace. I'm not perfect. You won't see me reading from a piece of paper unless it's statistics, technical issues, or I do read sometimes in my videos. See me reading for hours in the Coffee with Dragan, and see me doing lots and hours of reading just over coffee, from the internet, from books. And I'm learning every day. For example, how much do I really know about this building? How many people live there? Are they struggling financially? Kids. I do know that my proposal to Dragan Army to be on the ground 24/7 east, west, north, south of security and service. Security and service, security and service. Securing food, housing and transport, and after we secure the 3 essential elements of civilization, food, housing and transport for all, we can work on the 4th dimension. 4th dimension being services. For example, what can I offer? My Dragan Army, officially international citizen, integrated social security and service force. Now for kisses, massages, cooking, dancing, washing, loving in action. All the services with consent and hygiene, and understanding. Consent and hygiene and understanding could be 1-800 number. I'm looking for volunteers to build the Dragan app. We can have, for example, a family in the building needs help with the children. Children are driving her crazy, or parents crazy, they're hyperactive. They need to get out for a half an hour. It's Sunday. or Saturday. They need to get out, do some exercise. The Dragan Army on call with a simple, effective system to track, monitor, and take the children out for a run. Half an hour running. Play some snowman. Be careful not to slide. These are sliders, and I have to walk more differently. Somebody cursed me, maybe. One of the leaders of the free world, they want to go back to pre-COVID, man. They rush back to business. Nothing that yours truly wants to go back to pre-COVID. I died during COVID. Double vaccinated. Getting my third jab next week. Third should be sufficient. There's nothing that I want to go back to pre-COVID. I want to move forward with solutions that we got to focus on to ensure and secure freedom with love and understanding, and channel, my brothers, peace, to channel the aggressions, the violence via activities such as working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe for many. Because right now my rent is paid. Well, what can I do? I can learn a little bit more about Instagram, how to offer open for business, to commission a YouTube channel, Real Raw Revolutionary, to set it up for donations, for fundraising. I ain't got no money. I'm not poor. I'm broke. I admitted $10,000 in debt to the RBC. But I'm rich in creativity, love. Love is action. Got 156 trillions of kisses from the goddess, infinite space, infinite stars above, who sent one kiss to the goddess who dances with her brother sun. And by that makes creatures all fruits and legumes. Kiss into 156 trillions of kisses, which are yours fruit, with the condition that I feed all my willing allies and freely distribute my willing loving the rest. Do nothing, my Holy Spirit divine, not for a repeat my holy sacred divine name, not for mouths, if not for a repeat my holy sacred and divine name out of your mouth, if not for a blessing. Adrian Dragan, founder of God is kingdom, the not for securing it, global freedom, not perfect. Let's have rights that belong. Awesome path lives. I'm love. Probably don't want to do it. Rent is paid for January. Coming from the for the coming days, at least for me, got food. Survive mid-February. Pay for what I need. He's big up. Foot massage. Big loving. Driving people crazy. And then millions athletes, CEOs, money, and it's not about the money. Brothers and sisters, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the greater good. Money, of course, being a means of exchange, a means of trade. I'm now going to be heading north. No shopping, no money to shop. Just gonna march north. I want to see where the sun is, at the sunset. If I can catch the sun going in Montreal West. Let's see if I can get more sunlight. Seems that now it is. 4:18 p.m. And there's not much sunlight here. However, I see some sunlight there, so I'm gonna go chasing the sunlight, because I see all the way there at 4:18 p.m. there's no more sunlight, so I'm gonna be heading west of it. See, this is my bank. I owe them $10,000, I admit it, but I'm open for business. I'm not poor, I'm rich. If you want a commission, support, mission, give it all. Withhold nothing. Take your shirt, scream Dragan, I love you. Take it off, go crazy. Go Dragan, go monkey. Say world peace, we're with you. I'm sick and tired of the status quo, of everything about the money, and it's not about the money. Those athletes, they gotta eat. They got food. A multi-millionaire rappers, rockers. I'm a little bit of an artist, nothing personal, no hate. But y'all gotta eat too. Right now it's playoffs in the NFL, and I watch football, cheering on my Raiders for calling Nasib the bravest, freest motherfucker on the motherfucking field, motherfuckers. Part of the LGBTQ rainbow dragon, yours truly also. Now they're playing on the field there, making millions on this any given Sunday. Brady's on the field now, about 10 million a year contract. What do you have for breakfast? He did not eat a stack of paper. Brady, give me a neck rub. Give me a good neck rub. Rub a neck a little big and are ready for the Super Bowl. Give half of the proceedings. Give all. We hold nothing. Put sand on your heads. Dragan love you. Stay in the sunlight. Put some water, gargle it with salt or with some sugar. Say, Adrian, how not Dragan, we with you. For a new world order of world peace, international justice and security, and ensure global freedom. I'm gonna rap a little bit for the sun. Clack, 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 clack. Sun is rising, sun is setting. I ain't got no money for the studio. I'm the best on the ground though. They're the best on the ground though. Tell the leaders of the free world, drop down and give me some push-ups with all their assholes. Yeah. There it is. Already feel much better. Getting a little bit of a sun. A little bit of a sunlight. See, the sun now rises and the sun now sets. Rises and sets at this given point in time, shedding light and life and energy on a whole continent of America, North America, Central America, and South America. As a matter of fact, that way south. It is, of course, summer. The summer solstice. It is, of course, in North America. It's winter in North America, past the equator. It is summer. The seasons in reverse. The mysteries of this great planet Earth we call home. There's a goddess who dances with her brother the sun. Roll these trees, see? These trees. I put the hair on the goddess's body. All over the world, all over the continents. Keep on listening to leaders of the free world who read 6 words, look at the paper again, read another 6, and look at the TV again, and go back with their heads down again, reading another 6 words off a piece of paper. I understand if it will be mathematics, statistics, it rushed back to COVID real fast. Pre-COVID times, say, hey, we're losing money here, we're losing money here, we're losing money here. how many rich let's gave to thee. And I'm not perfect. God knows, got faults, issues, lusts. As a matter of fact, I watched a little bit of porn. Quite a lot actually, today, this morning, and yesterday, a few hours. But I said I'm only gonna do it only the Sabbath, which begins Friday at midnight and ends Sunday. So I watched some porn. And I've been able to do it for the 5th week Sabbath in a row. So I don't watch during the regular weekdays, and of course, now the regular weekday of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom begins Sunday, which is now after 3 p.m. After the 37 hours, 49 minutes and 42 seconds Sabbath, of which I set myself the discipline and the rules to only watch pornography during this Sabbath. Yeah, I pleasured a little bit, fantasized. And we're gonna fight for freedom, man. Freedom is a double-edged sword, brother or sister. Heavy, two-sided, double-edged. Who's gonna fight for freedom? You? It's a double-edged sword. Sharp on both sides. I admit, got tiny hands, tiny feet, and a tiny little androgynous scar clit dick. Oh, androgynous scar. Now that we got that out of the way, we can move to more important, greater good. And I am for the greater good. I admit, with my tiny hands, the sword of freedom is too heavy to lift. Perhaps by my solo. Perhaps if my sister helps, my sister can lift it herself. Freedom. That's why I'm not taking any orders. Look at the beautiful sun. Golden. At least the youth having some fun. See, this is what they need to do. To channel the aggressions. Channel the aggressions by working out, training, exercises. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is so for many. Calling for the mass investing in it. I've been calling for the mass investment in working out, training, exercising since I began my fitness journey many years ago. Not that many. Lost more than 77 pounds. Got fit, trained, exercising. Has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for me. I believe it is for many. So gotta mass finance it. Mass, public-private partnership. The NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, I'm gonna say patriarchal sports leagues. Because let's be honest, Brothers and sisters, let's be honest. There's not even one women's sports league that makes even close financially, economically, to what the aforementioned patriarchal sports leagues make. Not even close. Not even close. There are a few women individuals in the sports industry who make considerable amount economic, financial, commercial profits, rewards, but as a league, not even close. Women's hockey league, women's basketball, women's soccer, not even close financially to what the patriarchal sports leagues make. Let's be honest, not even close. That's why I'm calling for the creation, of course, of the International Integrated Dance League. It's the world's greatest living millennial dancing rainbow poet. The National Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force to be complementary to the Dancing Goddess Army. As the Dragan Army to be complementary in a cooperative covenant manner, and of course to balance the aforementioned patriarchal sports leagues. And they are patriarchal because there's only men. And on the football field, I'm calling the NFL to triple the cheerleaders' pay. I give them 3 times 300%. Dancing Goddess Army, officially International Integrated Dance League, to be an integrated, all genders, all ages, all sexual orientations. See, skating there also. Just channeling. They need to go out. So the Dragan Army to be on the ground, east, west, north, south. Whatever services are needed after securing food, housing, and transport. The application of citizen integration theory, integrating across all platforms, all areas, to go see how things are being made. For example, farming. The big cities were so disconnected. How things, how they work, how sustain us. Right? To the transportation. For example, here in Quebec, gotta give a shout out. See these power lines here. Look at the power lines and the lights. Soon as sunset, these power lines and all ALL. Electricity. See those lights there? Green, red lights, yellow lights. On all the electricity, the lights of that, the lights of all the lights that we use, including the energy to make this recording, is clean, renewable, zero emission energy. Hydro-Quebec since 1963. Well, 1963 is the current format of Hydro-Quebec, but its origins date earlier. The inceptions in the 1920s, early 30s. There are more than 61 dams across the province of Quebec, here in Montreal, Hawkeye, North America. North American civilization. And as a matter of fact, there's an energy supply to the state of Maine, Massachusetts, and I believe part of New York, and even New Jersey. 5 or 6 states will take, of course, Hydro-Quebec provides energy to. This is clean, renewable, zero pollution. 61 dams built across the province. 61. See these power lines here were built with brains and muscle. Brains and muscle. 61 dams across the province of Quebec. We take for granted so many things, don't we? A lot of things got thrown out the window. All those PhDs We see how fragile in emergency crisis situation all these things is. What are we gonna eat? Can't eat the paper, right? Can't eat paper. Can't eat the smartphone, right? Food, housing, and transport secured by the Dragan army after we can work on the fourth dimension. People need loving. People need a massage, the truckers. You need a good bath. That's what I'm gonna take, a good bath. A good bath. Good bath. All the things we took him for granted. This see all these power lines here across the state of Quebec. See, thanks. I love you. See, all these power lines across this great province, built by the brains of muscle of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of Quebecois all around. All the energy that's being used now all the energy that's being used now is clean, zero emission, pollution energy. Look at the sun. The sun is rising, sun is setting. Beautiful sun. The sun now rises and the sun now sets. What time is it now? 4:39 p.m. EST. It's gonna take a few minutes to meditate on the beauty. We can launch Russia, United States, China, launch all the nuclear warheads at the same time. The sun is gonna keep on laughing at us. Say, you fools, you and your gods. And the goddess will dance with her brother sun right after I'm gone. Long after I'm gone. What a beauty. And now somewhere the sun is rising. And now somewhere the sun is setting. And now it's midnight somewhere. Somewhere in the world is midnight. The sun is rising and the sun is setting somewhere. Beautiful golden sunlight. Feel much better. So launch Russia, United States, China at the same time. The ICBM nukes. The sun's gonna keep on laughing at us. Say, you fools, you and your gods. What a beauty. What a beauty. Beautiful. Beautiful sunset. Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragonborn, died during COVID. Being reborn, Adrian Hanna, Dragan, yours truly, androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. For world peace, international justice and security, to ensure global freedom, and to attain harmony between civilization and nature, yours truly, right on this high island, Montreal. Gonna be continuing this march. I'm gonna go roundabout. In a few seconds, just wanted to pause, do some meditation, some solar meditation. The sun and the moon. Where's the moon? Beautiful blue sky. Moon is not visible. You see the horizons are getting red as the sun is red in rising, red in setting. My favorite color and the de facto color of the Dragon Army of service and security, of which yours truly is the founder thereof and calls all willingly loving to support the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof for world peace, international justice and security, and ensure global freedom and attaining harmony between civilization and nature. I'm gonna be stepping on the march, and we're gonna go march roundabout. I am calling, of course, the leaders of the free world to come for a march for world peace in Hawk Island, Montreal for 3.5 hours. Roundabout Mount Royal, Hawk Island, 3.5 hours. And then 3.5 hours after we pause for lunch, corner of Sherbrooke and University, which is further that way. And now we're gonna salute the setting sun, who now rises somewhere. Akadua. We're gonna go roundabout and a beautiful blue sky. Yours truly on the march. Not in steel-toe boots this time. I dressed warm. It was 3 days of extreme cold temperatures in Hawk Island, Montreal, and from my understanding, much of the East Coast. The other day in the morning, registered was up. It said minus 29. Said that with the wind chill factor, it felt like minus 37. So yesterday I stayed home, meditated, and now I'm gonna go on this, starting the week with this march. Gonna start the week marching, ranting, unedited, real, raw, revolutionary, calling all willingly loving to support, live stream the revolution, live stream the revolution, live stream the revolution. I'm not perfect, but I don't turn the other cheek. I roam to secure freedom, or may I be avenged 77-fold. May I be avenged 77-fold. May I be avenged 77-fold. Hope we have an understanding. I say I'm open for business, so nobody nothing. March, work out, rap, rant, philosophize, learn, read, kiss, massage, wash, cook. Come to the dancing goddess of the Dragon Kingdom. Or no longer. You can be an ally, support a citizen, support the call. And the motto of the Dragon Army is nobody's born a dragon. Not even myself. Yeah, rainbow dragon. Androgynous, pansexual. You don't think Al Nassib is the only gay player in the NFL now, do you? Now, as a matter of fact, they're playing. See, commercial, financial, economic pressures to be and to attain freedom. And on the field, Brady. A few hundred miles down, where they at? Out of the 11 offense, 11 defense, one of them is LGBTQ, that I can guarantee. My Niners, 49ers since 1984, won 13-10. Congratulations. Yeah, I gotta give charity for food security down there in San Francisco where I lived in a past life. I loved hard. Alright, that's what I need to do. Cross the border and start spanking, kissing, hugging my American brothers and sisters, whom was an American twice in past life. That's what I need to do. Dragon Zero crosses the border, start pack, pack, pack. Spanky, spanky, kissy, kissy, washy, washy. Give kisses, hugs, and spanks in front of the White House. That's what y'all need. I don't need left or right, fascism, communism. I need Adrian Hanna Dragon. Adrian H. Dragon. Daddy, mommy to come spank my children. Cross the border, god damn it. Hot, hot. Spank the Republicans and the Democrats, senators, House of Representatives. Just give them a good spanking. Pack, pack, pack. Make a tambourine with both hands. That's what y'all need. I was an American twice in past lives, 156 years ago, that way. Hot, hot, hot. 718 miles from here, Hawk Island, Montreal, served in the U.S. Army. That's right. 156 years ago, past life, 718 miles, not kilometers, from Hawk Island, Montreal, served in the U.S. Army. That's all I need to do. See buildings such as this, big residential buildings across North America, North American civilization and the world, on the Dragon Army, east, west, north, south. 1-800 numbers, trucks connected, securing food, housing, and transport. Integrated with all existing public and private security forces and armed forces, securing food, housing, and transport. Integrated across all platforms. securing food, housing, and transport. Once those three are secured, we can ensure the fourth dimension. Fourth dimension being services. Look, from here, maybe people have kids. Maybe they need a massage. They need some help with washing. With consent, hygiene, understanding, services offered. Whatever services, all services with consent, hygiene, standards for security, all services offered. Cooking, taking the children out, reading to the children's books, taking them out to go visit around the city, rural, urban. Help with the cleaning, with the washing, with our children. Help across all sectors. Cooking, cleaning, a massage. Hey, the nurses about to collapse. Use the security forces of security and service. Of security and service. For security and service. Give them a massage. A good massage. I'll teach you how. Learn massage therapy during COVID. See, the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. My rent's paid. I cannot afford to pay a massage. I can trade it. See? Beautiful sunset. See all these big buildings. How many people are stressed financially, in debt, in percentages, securing food, housing, and transport. Dragan Army, security and service, 1-800 number, providing the necessary services, being on the ground, 24/7, 1-800 number, integrated across all internet platforms, public-private partnerships and organizations, and absorbing the institutions, all institutions, local, national, international, creating the two complementary covenant cooperative institutions, the International Integrated Dance League, integrated albeit all gender, all ages inclusive dance league, with the Dragan Army, the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force of Security and Service, securing food, housing, and transport for all citizens, allies, supporters, and subjects thereof, thus ensuring freedom. Make it easy to change habitations with a simple, effective system, because we bi-weekly, monthly, and transportation allocation of transportation for leisure, for volunteering, for community work, for working, for learning, public transport. Public transport. And after that, services. For example, yours truly to my willingly loving allies and armies. Adrian Hanna Dragan is thy servant. What can I do? I can cook, I can clean, I can wash feet, wash heads, wash bodies, for pleasure and purpose, hygiene, and it's pleasurable. Give a massage, take the children out for half an hour, even more. We'll go work out, train, exercise, dancing, to go explore the city, albeit the rural and the urban. Read them some books, go around the city, explore. So many things, see? Look at this big. How much do I really know about it? When was it placed here? By whom? This was built with brains and muscle. Brains and muscle, brains and muscle. Provides electricity, clean, renewable, zero emission electricity. There's hundreds of thousands of these across the province of Quebec. Needs brain and muscle. It brains and muscle, brains and muscle. Right? Both brains and muscle. So as the philosophy, as much philosophy as I've written, theories, as I've spent many years in the libraries of Hawk Island, Montreal. My years of struggle, suffering, depression, chronic illness. It's like the pestilences of the world came upon me, and still precarious employment and learning, self-education. Read tens of thousands of books. I've written tens of thousands of pages. Poetry, philosophy, theories, songs, ideas, proposals, which I'm giving now in a compendium. Compendium. Yeah, the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. The universal revolutionary centrism. The application of my trinity of theories, citizen integration theory, democratic fusion theory, and death refusion theory. Those three trinity: death refusion theory, democratic fusion theory, and citizen integration theory. Complementary, covenant, cooperative theories. I yours truly have written many in the last 7 years, which paradoxical, providential, in a parallel ways. What the solutions coupled in parallel with other solutions, so need to be applied and done and integrated. Citizen integration theory, meaning generally, I could summarize it, that of course via the Dragan Army, officially titled International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, we integrate across all sectors of the economy, civilization. And there's dialogue and participation via volunteering. See, for example, to see how the recycling is done. See that big truck? How much do we know where this goes? All the things that make a big city, small city, farming, all the economic activities and sectors, and educational and artistic, and security and technological. And to see all the things that are being done to integrate. So the Dragan Army to take citizens on explorations, on mini volunteering across all sectors. Citizen integration basically means applied that the citizen is integrated across all levels and with all other citizens of the economy, across all sectors. And the grocery store clerks, see, they need a raise. They're working hard now providing groceries here. I love you, love you, love you. Love is action. Every day need a massage. See, every day need a hug. The truckers now, even the fast food joints, you need to give the workers a raise. Not just pennies. To be integrated in securing food. food, housing, and transport across all levels. I understand the economic, financial, commercial elites and the ones who are doing good, such as my brothers in the NFL now, NHL, NBA, MLB, multi-millionaire artists, rappers, rockers, pop stars. You gotta eat. You gotta eat also. Can't eat as much as I'm an artist, great songwriter myself. I gotta eat. I'm going home to eat something now. I'm a bit on the hungry side. Rent's paid. Down this March. How much do I know? I know a little bit. On the COVID, my trinity on COVID has been, is, and will be this. My theory of beliefs, that is, surrounding COVID. Has been, is, and will be this. First and foremost, do not know what caused COVID. Second, believe COVID was transmitted from snakes to human beings. Albeit, since do not have proof on what caused COVID, I cannot rule out another possibility, such as a man-made virus, an accident in a lab, or an accident in a laboratory. I don't know for sure. I believe it was snakes to human beings. I don't know for sure. I do believe it was snakes, human beings, who transmitted COVID. But I do not know for sure. So meaning there's a doubt in my belief, which in technical terms is called zoonotic transmission of COVID. I believe it's snakes. Some say zoonotic. Zoonotic means animal to human, the technical term. So I believe it was snakes. Some people believe it was snakes, some people pigs. I think the majority believe it was bats, although some say other creatures. I think snakes, it's pretty popular, but the most popular is bats, I believe. Bats, pigs, snakes, and birds, and I think seafood, from the seafood. Those are the top 5 top popular ones. I don't know for sure. That's what I believe, snakes. But I cannot rule out another possibility since there's a doubt. And there's no consensus. Scientists still exploring the mutations of the Omicron. We know only a little. We know a little bit, but we don't know it all. There's a lot of this life to mystery, the sky blue, the colors, the sun. Right? We're not conscious that the sun rises and sets regularly. Right? We're not conscious at any given time. Right? That the sun rises and sets at the same time somewhere in the world. Both sunsets and sunrises occur this second now, 1, 2, 3, somewhere in the world. Sunset here in Hawk Island, Montreal, red in rising, red in setting, the horizon. But somewhere the sun is rising, right? So we're not conscious on how much do we have in our consciousness, right? So I don't know. That's my trinity of beliefs. First and foremost, do not know for sure. Or second, it can be in any way. Believe it was snakes, but don't know for sure. Thus cannot rule out another possibility. What I do know for sure, without any doubt, is that before COVID, yours truly began 93 days before COVID. Yours truly created, made, and designed a new workout system after having lost about 65 pounds up to that moment in time. Created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout. And since created that system, which was made, created, and produced, designed, if you will, to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario. And my World War III scenario was based on geopolitical events